First on tax cap. It's sold, or the common term is tax cap, but it's not a tax cap because my taxes went up, and I'm sure all your taxes went up. If you're specific, it's a tax levy cap. What it really is a budget cap. The governor takes credit for and does nothing at the state level but dump it down to the school boards. Now for 3 years, we've been doing that, and he's been getting credit, and we've been drawing back on our schools. That bothers me. It also bothers me the semantic and the ruse that the terminology is. If we're going to be honest about things, these are tough times. Let's at least have the respect for each other to use the right terminology for what it is. He's enforced a budget cap on the localities because he has not the power, the wherewithal to get it done at the state level. On the gap elimination adjustment, that's law. Okay, so if, as Willa mentioned, we're now in surplus, there's no gap to eliminate. So the law says that we're supposed to get, as a school district, this money. Now the other thing on this point that Mary raised, that 700 residents of this community took the time to send letters to their representatives saying that they'd like recourse taken on this. What you don't know is that we got 3 letters or emails sent to the board taking issue with that. I would just like to explain a little bit to those, without getting into the particulars, to diffuse what the opposition is. And the opposition, the gap elimination aid has nothing to do with your property taxes. The state education department takes money out of your state income tax, and that's what funds it. And they have it. There's a law that says we run the state ed a certain way, and we are going to fund the schools at this level, and we're taking that back. Now 6 years ago, for every dollar of an Eastchester resident's tax that went up to Albany, 13 cents came back to Eastchester. Because we're a global community or a statewide community, we send money across the state. We help the city schools, we help the farm communities upstate. That's good and right, but let's at least have the facts right on this. So that arguing about the gap elimination and saying, why should I fight for my taxes to go up, is a misunderstanding of how it works. Your money is already gone. It's gone up to Albany, and Albany's saying you can't have it back, even though the law says you're supposed to. So I implore the governor and our representatives, and for all of my fellow community members, to understand that if you're going to eliminate it, then repeal the legislation and have the guts, the political courage, and the honesty to say, you don't need this money anymore. If the law's there, follow the law. Thank you.